Hey everyone, it's Richie. This is my first video. I'm gonna be doing a haul of all my vinyls that I've collected. I've only started collecting them like within the past year, so I have a decent amount. Um, but yeah, let's just get started with the first one. The first one I have is Boards of Canada. Music Has the Right to Children. It's it's pretty different. It's like mostly like actually it's all ambient electronic music. Um, it's definitely one of like my favorite albums. It's not my favorite of theirs. My favorite of theirs would definitely be Giugiatti. I don't have that one on vinyl though. I have it as a CD, but I left it at home, so I can't show you. But yeah, so that's the first one. The Piper at the Gates of Dawn by Pink Floyd. I've actually found this one like for pretty cheap in the mall at home one time, so I had to buy it. Um, it's definitely not one of my favorite Pink Floyd albums, but I mean, it does have a couple good songs like Astronomy Domine, Matilda Mother, and I love Interstellar Overdrive. That one's like one of my favorites. But yeah, I was just saying it's not one of the best Pink Floyd. It's their first album, I think. Um, their only album with Sid Barrett, I think. But yeah, I do love Sid Barrett, but like I definitely prefer his solo stuff to this album. Um, but yeah, it's actually the only Pink Floyd album I own. I really want to get more because Pink Floyd is my one of my favorite bands. Um, yeah, Pink Floyd. Um, I have two Electric Light Orchestra vinyls. I actually got them both at the same time at a thrift store in my hometown. I actually haven't listened to this one. It's not on Spotify. It's their greatest hits album. Um, I actually haven't listened to all of it. I just bought it because like it was like less than $5, and like why not? I like actually a couple of their albums. But yeah, some of the tracks I like on this are Evil Woman, Can't Get It Out of My Head, Turn to Stone, and Mr. Blue Sky. So yeah, hopefully I can listen to this someday when I actually get a vinyl player. And then the second one by Electric Light Orchestra is El Dorado. This one, this one I actually do like. It's like one of my favorite albums ever. Um, I listened to it like a lot. So when I found it at a thrift store, I was like super excited. Um, if you haven't listened to this, like you have to. It's like really good. Um, yeah, my favorite songs are Boy Blue, Mr. Kingdom, um, Laredo Tornado. Yeah, pretty much the whole album. Like it's really good. Songs from the Big Chair by Tears for Fears. I got this one at the thrift store as well for pretty cheap, but I really love this album. I love Tears for Fears. Um, I really like 80s pop music, and yeah. So um, my favorite tracks from this. Oh shit! I'm gonna try and get the glare out here. My favorite tracks would definitely be The Working Hour, Everyone Wants to Rule the World, and Head Over Heels definitely. Head Over Heels is like my one of my favorite 80s songs like ever. It's so fun. One of the newest ones I bought it in the mall when I first moved here. It's Interpol Turn on the Bright Lights. This is like definitely in my mm, top 5 favorite albums ever. I really love this album. Yeah, there's The Inside. Uh, okay. Um, yeah, this is like I guess you'd call it rock album. My favorite tracks would definitely be PDA, NYC, Hands Away. Stella was a diver and she was always down. I think that's one of my favorite songs of all time. Actually, it's really good. Um, Enter the Slasher House by Aviator Slasher Flicks. Um, this is like one of the coolest albums ever. Like it's one of my favorites. I love Aviator and like anything he does musically. Um, this is like one of the coolest. It's kind of like horror slasher horror film inspired. I love that. It's really cool, I find. My favorite tracks from this would be Ascender, um, The Outlaw, Little Fang, That It Won't Grow. That's a really good one. Um, but yeah, it's really cool. Cool designs. Yeah. Another AV Terror album, Eucalyptus. This one came out last. Yeah, June 2017, July maybe. This is like, yeah, another one of my favorite albums ever. It's really like, I don't know. I think it's like really it's really like calming to listen to. Really what's the word, like it's toned down from like his work in Animal Collective. Like a lot of acoustic stuff, and it's just a really pretty album. Like I really love it. I love the design, um, everything about it. Oh God. My favorite tracks on this album would definitely be Miss Secret, Jackson 5, PJ, um, When You Left Me, Boat Race, just the whole album. It's really good. Is Panda Bear versus the Grim Reaper by Panda Bear. This is a cool album. I think it's actually my least favorite by Panda Bear, but it's still really good. It's like a experimental pop, I guess. I really love the art inside. This is like, alright, and the rest, the last 4 albums are all Animal Collective, because that's like my favorite band of all time. I got all of these in Toronto when I went down in May. But yeah, I'll do it from oldest to newest. So this is the first one I got. It's Strawberry Jam. This is like one of the best albums of all time. So definitely listen to it if you get the chance. It's like experimental, like indie rock, maybe. I don't know. I'm really bad with genres, but like yeah, it's really different and original and really good. Like my favorite tracks off this, Unsolved Mysteries, definitely. For Reverend Green, Fireworks, Cuckoo Cuckoo. Those are like amazing. Just the whole album is really like worth a listen. I have Centipede Hurts. This one was released, I think, in 2012. It's kind of mixed opinions on this. Like, it's definitely not as good as Strawberry Jam, but it's still really good. It still has some really good tracks on this. This one doesn't have as much like guitar and stuff in it. This one's more of electronic, I would say. My favorite tracks would be Today's Supernatural, Applesauce, Wide Eyed, Amanita. The closing track is really great. So yeah, give that a listen. Next we have Painting With, also by Animal Collective. I got this one from my cousin for my birthday, so thank you for that. This is a good album. This is like one of the funnest albums ever. It's not one of the best by Animal Collective, but like if you're a fan, like you'll probably still enjoy it. Like it's really fun to listen to. It always puts you in a good mood. Yeah, my favorite tracks would be Vertical, The Burglars, Natural Selection, Golden Gal. Okay. Finally, I have Tangerine Reef. This was an audiovisual album. It was released in August. And I think most people are split on this one. A lot of people that I've talked to didn't like it. But this is like, honestly, I think this is like the best album Animal Collective has done since Strawberry Jam, probably. Like, this is a controversial opinion, but I think this is probably like better than Merryweather Post Pavilion, which is like a lot of people's favorite album. Um, it's just super cool, especially if you watch it with the visuals. It's like it's all coral reef themed, um, like so it's really pretty and cool. Yeah, I definitely wasn't disappointed like a lot of people were. I think it was really cool. And a lot of like it's just really peaceful. This is like one of like the best albums to just like fall asleep to. Um, yeah, my favorite tracks, um, Inspector Gadget. I love that. I think that's a really good song. Um, Jake and Me, Coral by Numbers, um, Best of Times, Worst of All, which is the last song on the album. Um, oh yeah, and this came with really cool green discs. Wait, I'll have to show you. Oh, see, look at that. It's like, it's so pretty. Yeah. Alright, so those are all the vinyls I have. Hopefully I'll get some more, and maybe I'll make a part 2 to this once I have a bigger collection. And so yeah, thanks for watching. Probably, probably only one or two people will see this, but like it's still cool. Yeah. Um, if you want to see more like music related videos, or maybe like even like movie related videos, anything really, I'll make it. Like I have a lot of free time, so if you have any ideas, just comment or anything. So yeah, thanks for watching. Um, see you soon.